Hallo meine Freunde und willkommen zu einem Video. And today we're going to be checking out American's first trip to a German sauna. Before we get started, I'd like to preface a few things. This is a review of the video. If you guys want to check out the original video without my commentary, it is linked in the description down below. Also, for the individual that did this video, she's actually very talented. Kind of looked through her channel and stuff, and she has a lot of really good pointers. I would check her out for sure. Kelly Does Her Thing is the name of the channel. Check her out, man. Check her out. She's really cool. A lot of you guys wanted me to check out this video and stuff like that. And as we, before, just for anybody that's watching the video like this and stuff like that, they're like, oh my God, like, why would you review my video? Blah, blah, blah. Reach out to me, okay? If you don't want this video up, just reach out to me. This is a harmless review. Just trying to see, I'm trying to learn a lot more about Germany. And I feel like it is awesome that we as a community have a gigantic European audience, and in fact a lot of you guys can co-sign or not, to the facts that are in this video, to the experiences that are shown in this video. I just want to preface this because in the past we've had some people do some shady things and they could easily just reach out to me. But also as well, like, I also want this individual to get as much attention as possible, because she definitely worked hard on going out there and kind of just showing her side of things to the world. And I think she's awesome, man. She's awesome. You guys are gonna love her video, so go ahead and check her out. Her link is in the description down below, so check out Kelly Does Her Thing, man. I just wanted to kind of put that out there because she does a really good job. And I have looked at some of her other videos. I'm like, dang, like I didn't even know like half of the things she was talking about until I saw her talk about it. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So anyways, that's a little long spiel, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and check this out and see exactly what we're working with today, guys.
And I finally looked up for the very first time, and I was completely speechless.
Nice.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly again, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, it is time. It's finally time for me to talk to you about the biggest culture shock that I experienced in Germany.
I feel like, so she talks about the sauna experience, I guess. I assume it says it in the title. But I wonder if it's similar to those Japanese saunas, man, because they don't be giving a damn, bro. Like they'll I'm curious. You guys can let me know, what are you guys' experiences right now? For all my people that have lived in Germany, that were born and raised up in Deutschland, man, let me know what your experiences were, and if you guys had an experience in the sauna out there, in a sauna out there, sauna life, you know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments down below.
And I haven't talked about this at all on my channel yet.
Oh, ad.
And of course, this is the sauna culture, which goes a bit hand in hand with Germany's FKK culture.
Freikörperkultur? Freikörperkultur. Is it Freikörper? Freikörperkultur. Kultur. Freikörperkultur. 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 I'm not sure if I said that right. Anyways, sorry.
FKK meaning free body culture. There are some places in some areas in Germany, like saunas or beaches or even some parks, where it's completely okay to be naked. So there's just eggplants and peaches running around everywhere like the weirdest farmer's market you've ever been to.
Dang.
I'd always heard that saunas in Germany are both nude and co-ed, but
whoa, co-ed? What? Wait a minute. Co-ed saunas? What? Is that true? I don't know. It just seems kind of wild to me, because I know here, the saunas here are definitely separated by gender. But of course, it's a new day and age. What is gender?
Nothing could have really fully prepared me for the first experience I would have at a German sauna. But let me start from the beginning. Hi, I'm American, and like many Americans, I'm a prude. I'm kidding a little bit. I wouldn't describe myself as a prude, but I do think I'm like a lot of Americans my age where I'm just not very comfortable with being completely naked in front of a bunch of women, let alone in front of a bunch of men.
To be honest, man, I don't really give I'll be naked if the situation warrants the right thing, bro. Like, let's say, like, it's like, all right, cool, like, you guys gotta take off all your clothes. You know, let's say, like, it's in an environment where you have to do that. I wouldn't be embarrassed. I mean, I worked hard for my body, so I'm not embarrassed, bro. I am not embarrassed. But I know, like, that's actually a very good point that she did bring up. That is kind of a huge thing out here. So let's say, what is a good example? Like, for instance, nude beaches and shit like that. I'm not sure if we have any in America at all, but if there were any nude beaches, they'd probably be pretty barren, or there would be hella clothed people on the beaches, because people here are very, like, you know, they're reserved. They're like, I don't want to go out there naked and stuff. Now, I'm not saying there's no people that want to just go run free willy-nilly, but it's the culture is that's kind of not even that it's not acceptable. People just don't feel comfortable with that, you know? Yeah. Interesting.
Complex and deeply ingrained mix of insecurities and being a part of a society where naked bodies on TV is a huge no-no, and even something like breastfeeding in public is socially unaccepted. So to give you an idea, when I'm in a locker room type situation, I am as modest as I can possibly be, trying to cover myself up with my towel while I'm getting dressed. Or if that's not possible, I will face away from everyone, stare at a wall or a bunch of lockers, and just put on my clothes as fast as I possibly can. And I've been like that for as long as I can remember, even back in 7th grade gym class. I don't pay too much attention to everyone else in the locker room because I'm so focused and worried about myself.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, people really should be paying attention to other people when you're in the locker room to change and leave. I think that's weird because, bruh, I guess this is starting to get into that uncharted territory. But in another video I saw, like, people were like, oh, there's like this thing where, you know, this common misconception, well, not even a misconception, because my friend's been in Germany. He's like, yo, Germans like to stare a lot. I wonder if that applies in the locker room, bruh. Like, oh, oh my God. I wonder if that holds true, but we're about to find out, so I don't know.
But I have noticed that there is a huge range from women going into a bathroom stall to put on their clothes to women who are completely fine walking around naked and having entire conversations while naked. But I would say that the majority of women that I've been around with in a locker room are somewhere in the middle with me, living our own version of naked and afraid. So if that's my behavior in a locker room full of women, then I'm sure you can imagine the anxiety I felt about going to a sauna completely naked in front of both women and men. And when Misha asked me to go to a sauna with him for the first time, I was torn between wanting to stay within my comfort zone and wanting to have a cultural experience. I just couldn't imagine myself being okay walking around naked in front of a bunch of people. And this was one of the many moments where I distinctly remember Misha taking the time to explain German culture to me. This might sound silly to those of you who aren't American or those of you who are far more comfortable with nudity than what I am, but Misha legitimately had to remind me that nudity is completely natural, and in Germany it isn't this overly sexualized thing.
America, the thing is here, bro, like, we've overly sexualized nudity to I guess we can't even go back now. Like, that's just how it's been. Like, if you see like naked bodies, it's immediately sexual and stuff here. So I guess that I can understand their discomfort. That makes a lot of sense.
Like it is often portrayed as in the US. And I remember just having this moment of clarity where I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. And so I agreed to go. But I still told Misha that I didn't want to go to a sauna anywhere within a 1 hour distance from where we lived.
True, because I mean, if you see anybody that lives in that area, bruh, they're gonna always have in their mind, I saw you naked. I saw you naked. I think she's about to say that.
I would actually die if I were to see a coworker there. Like, I would basically have to abandon my entire life as I knew it and go and live in solitude in the forest.
Bruh.
Because I would not be able to handle the amount of shame that would come with seeing that coworker ever again. And I have a really impressive habit of running into people in the grocery store. So we headed to Casales Terma, which was a safe 2 hours away from Mainz, and also just a really nice terma. I guess I should add real quick that we don't really have thermal baths or termas in the US like there are in Germany. We have pools and we have water parks and spas, but nothing like the German style termas. Now, there are different sizes.
What is a terma? What is that? Let me know.
And different setups, but a terma in Germany is essentially a complex full of pools ranging in temperature or offering different therapies.
Oh, so okay. I like how that question was answered immediately.
Like saltwater immersion or hydromassage. Bigger termas will have an outside portion as well as an inside portion. Cool. There will be full restaurants outside of the pools, and then there will even be swim up bars within sort of the larger recreational pool. Nice. Some termas have a few water slides, and some termas have a full recreational water park. Damn. Like the very impressive one that I saw at the terma in Erdingen, as well as an area where you can get some spa treatments like facials or massages or even manicures and pedicures. There will be an area with sunbeds and maybe a steam bath or two in the main area. And then, of course, the part that I'm talking about, which is the sauna.
Oh, so it's just one gigantic, elaborate bathhouse, pretty much. Like, it's a building with a bunch of therapeutic body treatments. You can get massages. You can relax in a sauna. There's like maybe some water therapy type thing where you're like in this like chamber and stuff where you kind of like whatever. It just seems like a very like huge therapeutic facility where you get to kind of just release a lot of stress and stuff through various activities and things they provided for you. From what I understand, from what was explained. Let me know if that's accurate. I don't know. There's a comment section. Fill me in and let me know if I'm in any way, shape, or form accurate. I guess accurate with my predictions or my assumptions, I should say.
Termas, you have to pay extra in order to get into the sauna, and so it's sort of a part that is blocked off from the rest of the terma. And then in some termas, you don't have to pay extra at all, so it's quite a bit more accessible. But regardless of the circumstance, you have to remove your swimsuit either before walking into the sauna or right when you walk in.
Oh, so you don't even got a choice. They say you better get in that thing butt naked, bro. Like, there's no choice. You got to get in there naked.
Might be a little area for you to be able to change out of your swimsuit.
That's crazy.
Now, from what I understand, the purpose in not wearing a swimsuit is to try and minimize the amount of bacteria in the sauna area.
I guess
since
that makes
we all
sense.
know that heat and moisture is sort of a bacterial breeding ground.
Yeah.
And since swimsuits can serve as a refuge for bacteria, they are forbidden. All right, so back to my story. Misha and I arrived to the Casales Terma and we spent a good several hours just exploring and enjoying the different features at that terma. I think these places are so great to go to and enjoy a nice, relaxing afternoon when you have some extra time. And I specifically enjoy when a terma has a saltwater immersion bath like this one did.
That's
because
dope.
It's so nice to just lay back and float easily and feel completely weightless. That is until you get some salt water in your mouth or in your eye. Please make sure you don't touch your eye when you're in one of these pools. But it was relaxing, guys, that I really did fall asleep floating in water, which I know sounds like an impossibility. And guys, since coming back to the US, I've really missed the opportunity to be able to go and spend an afternoon at a terma.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, when I traveled to Germany, one of my friends said I might not want to come back to America, bro, because I'm already like 90% in this German thing, man. Like, I haven't even been to Germany yet, and I'm almost obsessed. You can call me obsessed now, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go there, I might not want to leave.
Which is why when Misha and I went back to Germany this past Christmas to visit, we prioritized going to a therma while we were there.
Nice.
So after a while, we decided to go to the saunas. Now, Misha really enjoys saunas. He will seek out the hottest sauna that he can find, and no matter how uncomfortable he is, he will bear it in the name of health. Maybe this is when I should bring up the idea that I think the health benefits of saunas are all kind of
superficial.
Yes. Actually, maybe I shouldn't talk about that in this video. I really don't want to offend anyone, but I will say that I just don't really enjoy saunas. I'm just not a really big fan of suffocating heat. Like, I'm dreading the summer here in DC, which is right around the corner, because between the heat and the humidity, I am completely miserable. So now you know just how wildly out of my comfort zone this whole event was for me. But you know, what's a life worth living if not to put yourself through some absolute misery every once in a while, right?
Oh, God.
I think someone once said that. Maybe Gandhi? Yeah, it was probably Gandhi. So we walk into the sauna area, we remove our swimsuits, and we put them into the little lockers that they had right there at the entrance. And I finally looked up for the very first time, and I was completely speechless. For one, I realized that I was one of the youngest people in the sauna.
I was gonna say, that's another thing I was gonna say too. So people always get this idea when they say, oh, naked saunas, oh my God, you get to see all these young, like, no. It's normally like old people, bro. Like, they're like in their, like, it's like 60s plus normally that go to these things and like decompress and stuff. I don't really hear a lot of young people doing things like this, to be honest.
By far. Now, this hasn't been consistently true for every sauna I've gone to, but at this particular sauna, on this particular day, at this particular time, it was true. I think the average age was about 50, and it was a lot of men. But most importantly, nobody even looked toward Misha and I, which is when I had a sudden realization. These were all people who have seen hundreds upon hundreds of naked bodies, and really, I was just one more naked body to them. Coming from a society where nudity is considered to be a sin, really, for a lack of a better word, I hadn't realized how much that had affected me, and I wouldn't even consider myself to be very prudish. But being in an environment where everyone was naked and nobody cared, guys, it was life-changing for me for more reasons than what I can really get into in this video. But I can't help but wonder how being exposed to something like this earlier on in my life would have influenced me. Would I be, I don't know, more confident as a person? I've spent so much energy in my life being insecure about my body, and now I'm wondering what my life would have looked like if I had felt more comfortable in my own skin and been able to spend all of that energy instead on something that actually matters, like schoolwork. Would I maybe be good at math if we had FKK culture in the US?
Wait, what? I guess I get what she's saying, but damn, that's crazy. Because I've never been insecure about my body before. So that's crazy. Like, I mean, I guess when you look at the perspective from that, it makes a lot of sense. That's wild.
I mean, probably not. But maybe. Probably not.
See that guy? That used to be me. Overweight, tired all the time, flabby and unfulfilled.
But let's take it even further. How would having something like this not impact just me, but American society? Would having FKK culture in the US make the US look differently than how we know it today? Would it normalize not only nudity, but maybe also sex? Would Madonna, who became famous for being on the forefront of sexual expression, even have existed as a pop icon?
That's true. I feel like if the more we promote like, you know, nude bodies and stuff like that, and at least in America, I feel like it'll desensitize us from like, oh my God, did you see her body? It's But I think another thing that people don't think about when it comes to sexualizing, you know, bodies, right? Think about how out of shape most Americans are. Like, most Americans are out of shape. So when they do see male or female bodies, I mean, it's easy to kind of sexualize them and admire them, you know, because they're like, oh, that's a physique I can only imagine having. Like, that physique is beautiful, all the things I would do to it, but, you know, they're out of shape. So it's kind of easy to fall into that category, I guess. But I don't know. That's pretty much the video. I kind of get what she's saying and whatnot. Check her out. Like I said, her name is Kelly Does Her Thing, and I just wanted to kind of get a brief idea of what her experience was and stuff, you know, just in Germany through like a sauna and stuff like that. If you guys have had an experience, feel free to share it down below. I'm very curious, very curious. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through these other suggestions you guys have sent me and review them, man, because you guys have sent me a lot of very interesting things. I'm trying to learn more about your country, and I've learned quite a bit. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the Bray Gang. Join the Bray Gang. Oh my God, that came out wrong. But until next time I see you guys again, I love you guys. Peace. Hey, what's up? Did you guys subscribe to the channel? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, if you haven't, make sure you do that. Also, we do have a Discord. The Discord link is always going to be in the description down below on any of my videos, and it's dope. What we do on Discord is pretty simple. A lot of you guys I'm collecting you guys from a bunch of different countries, a bunch of different places, and you guys want to teach me a whole bunch of stuff. You guys can join the Discord and teach me anything. You can send me any kind of messages and stuff. You can actually post memes. You could participate in the community and just make friends. Just go ahead and join the Discord and see what kind of situation you're getting into for yourself. Also, there's going to be some giveaways in the future. But to create some incentive for that, I need you guys to follow me on Instagram. Are you guys following me on Instagram? You know what my Instagram looks like? You probably don't know what my Instagram name is. It's right there. Just go ahead and check it out. It's dope. Just follow me on Instagram. I do live streams every day. I try to, you know, engage with you guys in every way possible. I know not a lot of creators are very engaging with their fan base. I try to be engaging, so just go ahead and check it out. There's no harm, no foul. Follow me on Twitter too. I honestly am trying to grow my Twitter, but I don't really post that often on there. But when I do, you guys will be the first to see whatever post those will be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys want shout outs or whatever, I don't know, we have a lot of upcoming independent artists that have been hitting me up as of late. I might create a series where I favor my international independent artists and stuff, and I might promote you guys for free, but it might just be 1 or 2 a week, you know, and you guys can give me some feedback on that. But all to say, follow me on my social medias. All right, if you guys aren't doing that already, you need to do that, because that's a pretty big deal. I'll see you guys later, but enjoy the content I create. It's gonna be random reaction videos, a lot of everything. Reaction videos, vlogs, challenges, cooking videos, gaming videos, anything you guys suggest when you join my Discord or message me on Instagram. But I'll see you guys soon. Take care and follow me. Peace!